everyone, Bloodwolf here, and today we are going to do a Let's Play of Major Minor, and I hope y'all enjoy this. This is the early access version, and I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'm whispering right now because anyone that I am living with is sleeping at the moment, and I hope y'all enjoy this Let's Play, and let's start it up right now. And new game. It is recommended that you utilize multiple... Okay, I'm not going to read this out loud to y'all. F4, enter window mode. F5, return to menu. Alrighty. Where am I? Just a moment ago, I was on a bullet train. But now... I scan my surroundings. What I see should be an impossibility. Yet I cannot deny the fact that it is happening. I'm suspended in space. My feet are not on solid ground. However, I am still able to hear and breathe. The two exact things you just can't do in space. Considering that fact, I focus on my breathing. In an effort to relieve my anxiety, I count 1, 2, 3. But in the midst of my relaxation, I am interrupted. This comes with a sudden realization that I am not alone, as a paw rests gently on my shoulder. I expect to be filled with fright, but this sensation is oddly calming. I feel serenity now. Welcome to the Ark. This is a very special place. Only a select few are to be granted entrance. This is home to those touched by fate, imbued with power most can only dream of. But before I can enter you into the annals of time, I require a name. What shall I call you? Well, let's, backspace it for a second here. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna, let's see here, page. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to figure out how to, delete it. I forgot how. Give me a moment, y'all. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I figured it out. And, I'm gonna go with my first name. It's in all caps, but let's fix that real quick. There we go. And let's start it up. Joshua, My name, you ask? That is of no importance. I am not the one who will be remembered. Your presence here portends a very grand fate, not only of your own, but the fate of the entire universe as well. To that end, what else do they call you? History always remembers the full names of those that it holds dear. Joshua. I'm not going to put my last name, so let's put username that I use for some games. Excuse me, y'all. Joshua Very well. The pleasure is all mine. The exchange of your name has solidified your service to both me and the Ark. But do not worry. I will not indenture you. Your service rewards you with a power that most place would be placed in the realm of fiction. You are now the architect of reality. Where others would find that they have to bend to the circumstances of the world, you will find this to be the opposite. When you make a choice, reality will bend. When you wish for something, it will happen. The universe now accommodates you. This is the power granted to you by the Ark. This is the power granted to you by me. Oh, it appears that you're fading away. Do you long to return to Earth? I understand. I will find you soon. Would you like to save your game? Yes, I would. Let's put it on save fire 1. I feel a rush of inertia as I'm shot back into my body. It was almost as if my spirit left momentarily. Who was that man? And what was the Ark? I scratched my head in sheer confusion and realized that these questions would go unanswered for now. It definitely wasn't a dream. When you wake from a dream, you know it wasn't real. That's not the sensation I was feeling right now. Something about all this was hard to shake off. I try to ground myself in reality. I take in my surroundings, the noises, the people, my destination, Tokyo, Japan. It shouldn't be much longer now. I feel myself calm down, slowly but surely. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement, though many would argue what difference is. Who didn't dream of going to Tokyo? It had to be on the bucket list of millions of people. And it was just the first of many places I'd visit. On this, the best year of my life. Chapter 1. The Calm Before the Storm. I tried my best to maintain my composure. A can of Popstar held firmly in my grasp. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so leisurely, but I picked up something you might call an addiction. For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Popstar was a brand of energy drink made famous by an international pop idol. An idol who went on to hold a very interesting contrast. Much like a golden ticket in the childhood stories of there were two special cans. There were two special cans. Those that found them won the honor of not only meeting Claes, but going on his world tour as well. Claes being the name of the pop idol, of course. And I do apologize, y'all, if that cut out on y'all. It should not lag like that. I do apologize. So when I say I picked up something like an addiction, that might actually be an understatement. With the odds of winning being up there in the billions, it took a fair share of chugging in order to win this prize. Was it worth it? Purely subjective. At least that's what I told myself in and between jitters. Being one of the lucky two came with its consequences. As much as I was enjoying my internal line of thought, it quickly got cut short. I noticed that someone trips on their feet and lands in a seat beside me. That takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I nod my head. It's not the end of the world or anything like that. I just didn't expect it. Although someone to talk to might make time go by faster, as well as help clear my own head. First time on a train. I'm not sure what came over me. I just got really dizzy all of a sudden and my body gave away. Sounds like someone has a case of vertigo. I apologize again. Sorry for intruding, I really am. I try to explain that it's fine and that everything is okay. But he seems to think that he's committed one of the worst imaginable crimes just by being here. Before he can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure? Be right back, y'all. I'm sorry about the notifications. I'm gonna appear offline on Steam while I do this Let's Play. Alright, I'm back. Please forgive me, y'all. I appeared offline, so no one should be bothering me while I'm recording the rest of this game. That's not good. Oh no, what was that? Are we going to die? I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic thinkers. Good thing I brought a conch so I can be one of the power if we're stranded here. That is a reference to Lord of the Flies. Goes to rummage through his bag. A bit of a bookworm too, isn't he? I decided just to sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there was really nothing else you could do. I tried to think of how I could keep myself occupied while we await locomotion. I can't use my phone for anything other than text messaging. The data roaming charges for those abroad are definitely substantial. And everyone back home is already asleep due to the time difference. My phone vibrates, and I go look at it, almost as if it knew I was thinking about it. It's Rook. Are you almost here? I can't wait all day, you know. He's the one I'm supposed to meet at the train station. He's wondering where I am. I'm not sure what to say. Do I let him know I might be behind, or do I play it cool? We'll be on time. Not much longer now. I'll tell him that it won't be much longer. No point in having him worry over nothing at all. This will likely resolve itself momentarily. He seems happy at my response. Good to hear. You know I don't like standing here long periods of time. Much better than having him worry I might be late. Arguable. I'm sorry, y'all. For the best, as he seems very obsessive. And quite demanding too. Or I guess you do now. Remember it. Well, geez. But I guess he's a busy guy. Places to be and whatnot. I won't hold it against him. I see that the squirrel is also eagerly texting away. I put my phone back in my pocket, reclined in my seat. I wasn't sure exactly what Rook's relation to Clays was, but he had to be pretty high up there. I was only given concrete details last week. I was under the assumption that there would be limos and media coverage, but I was wrong. I was just being picked up by a normal guy named Rook. I wonder if he would go full-on cliché and hold a large piece of cardboard that says Joshua on it. Oh man, I really hope we'll be okay. This has never happened to me before. Before? I thought he said this was his first time on a train. That statement just now seems to imply otherwise. Well, as fun as awkward silences are, we should probably get to know each other. You know, in case we're stuck here forever. Oh, how fun that would be. You could call me Killa. I'm here too. Well, I'm here to see some friends. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? To be honest, it's nice to meet another English speaker. I speak about the same level of Japanese as a preschooler. I opened my mouth to answer, but then quickly cut myself off. I definitely signed an NDA to keep my involvement in this contest a secret for now. But then again, what harm could it do? Killer here could end up being impressed with who I am. Maybe I could win him over as a friend. That would be a great thing to have while abroad. Should I tell him? Do not reveal. I am not going to tell because it's just like how I am. If I had signed that in real life, I'd keep my word. That's how I am. I decided to stick to my morals and not break the contract I had signed. It was probably for the best though. A lawsuit was the last thing I wanted. If I did let out my secret and word got back to Rook, well, I'm sure there'd be hell to pay. Oh, you can't say. That's cool, I guess. I'm just here to visit my brother. Nothing hiding my end, really. I thought he said he was here to meet friends. Now he's here to meet his brother? That seems odd. I feel bad that I can't tell him. He's able to fully upfront with me after all. He's clearly realized I'm hiding something. I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes. Of course. Typical tourist. What about you? Well, would you ever go to a maid cafe? Hell yeah! I've heard they're just the best. Maid cafes? Those are much like restaurants in Western culture. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to them? To Killa? Hell yeah! Cool. We'll have to see if we can keep in contact then. I've been looking at the tourist sites and found some places. Have plenty of time to check them all out after all. I'm here for a whole year. A year, huh? That's about as long as I'm spending on this tour. Before I could question him any further, the train starts moving again. Everybody's standing up, jerks back at the sudden motion. Killer beams a wide smile. Wow, I was scared for nothing. I really can't wait till I get off. No comment. He sure seems like quite the character. If I did end up going to make cafes with him, I'm sure that would be no sort of zany conversation. I wonder if the same could be said of Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me when we met. He seems like an interesting guy. For a moment, I'm glad I didn't break my NDA. I don't think I'd be able to face him if I did. He wouldn't know, but I sure would. The telltale NDA. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions, as if I would have changed what I said, what I did. Perhaps I was because of, excuse me, that vision I had. Excuse me, forgive me, y'all. I can control my own destiny or something like that. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend. If I could control my own destiny, I don't think this was where I'd want to be. Or is it? At that exact moment, I feel intense pain attack my chest. More pain than I have ever felt before. It pulses with my heartbeat. It's unbearable. I go to clutch my gut instinctively, only find out that I cannot move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus on my breathing like before, but I can't breathe either. I sense someone behind me. And then I feel it, that paw on my shoulder again. The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seems to have been cut short. Some would argue that the comedic factor of you leaving my side. You know, after the lecture about how you could control reality. Am I that frightening? Don't answer that, actually. Heh. Either way, I sense a great deal of confliction and confusion inside of you. You think what happened earlier was a dream, yet now your dream stands before you. I am real. The Ark is real. And the power that you have, extremely real. I am not here to lecture you on the choices you just made or the words you just said. The power is yours to use as you see fit. However, you will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free. Enjoy your regular day on Earth, for it shall surely be your last. When I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything. Would you like to save your game? Alright, y'all, I'm going to end this Let's Play for right now, and I plan on uploading another one later on today, if not tomorrow. But I hope y'all enjoy this video. Thank you. And of course, another big shout out to my friend Amiss again for allowing me to use his music for my intro and outro. Please go check out his YouTube account in the description below. Thank you. Y'all enjoy.